county. Kwa sababu ile mara yote ambayo Mheshimiwa Kenywa amesema, I had a privilege to have accompanied our president and the deputy president. Mimi nataka niwaambie asanteni sana watu wa Laikipia on behalf of all of us as MPs, kwa sababu mlituweka mbele sana. Asanteni pia kwa kuchagua rais wetu na our deputy president, na ndio maana tuko hapa kama Mungu ametujalia, kama tukiongoza wananchi wengine wote wa nchi yetu ya Kenya. Mheshimiwa Rais, these elections taught us many things, and especially us as young people. And I want to talk about our country in a very brief moment, like 1 minute. Our country, when I look at it in several facets. One is a nation, number 2 is a republic, number 3 is a state. And the elections that we had, we tested our country thoroughly. Insofar as the state is concerned, we saw even if other state agencies were in a situation where they could not independently carry on their duty. God sent us a state agency called IEBC that delivered this election in terms of that side of IEBC mandate. In terms of the Republic, Mheshimiwa Rais, you know, many times we were being told that men with money and men with names sit down in boardrooms and decide the fate of our country. But in August of 2022, we proved everyone wrong. That the Kenyan people, that Kenya is a country, is a true republic, where the residents of Kenya have the final mandate on deciding the destiny of our nation and especially of choosing our leaders. Mheshimiwa Rais, also in terms of our country as a nation, that is where I am the most proud. Because there before, even in Parliament, when we could address Parliament, some people would say this nation in terms of tribal cocoons. But these elections delivered a new Kenya. A Kenya that a truly solid unitary nation, where we demolished all the barriers of tribe and especially toxic ethnicity. And Mheshimiwa Rais, we saw that repeating itself last week, where we had by-elections in our country. And in this by-election, one party won in Elgeyo Marakwet. That is the Rift of Kenya. The same party won in the central part of Kenya. We call ourselves Mount Kenya, in Murang'a Kadara. The same party won in the northern Kenya, in Garissa town, to show that there are no longer tribal parties in Kenya. We have one solid national party, UDA, and that is why we are challenging even the other side, that we grow parties that cut across Kenya and we continue demolishing the barriers of ethnicity. Lastly, Mheshimiwa Rais, nimekuwa na wewe kwa wakati mwingi katika siasa. Lakini mimi uniruhusu nitoboe maneno ingine hapa mbele ya watu. Kwa sababu already iko kwa gazeti. Gazeti ya leo nimeona inasema ile retreat tumekuwa hapa inasema umetuumiza sana kama watu ya serikali. Na Mheshimiwa Rais, niruhusu tu nitubu ya kwamba ukweli umetuumiza sana katika hiyo retreat. Watu waliona jina retreat wakafikiria tunakuja kupumzika. The reason we do not have cabinet secretaries here and PSs is because they have unfinished business. Mheshimiwa Rais, unisamehe kwa sababu ya kusema hii mbele ya watu. Mheshimiwa, I have learned one thing from you. Ya kwamba tukitumikia wananchi, that time is a resource. Wewe ukisema mkutano ni ya saa moja, tunakuwa hapo dhinashara ya kiroko. Kwa sababu wewe unakuwa hapo even before us. When it comes to going to rest, you are the last one to go to rest. We are learning a lot from you, and especially telling us that we demolish bureaucracies. What the Kenyan people want is service. We demolish maneno mingi sarakasi of like an MP having many aides, 7 PAs, 2 whatevers, that we serve the people of Kenya. And lastly, that the taxes that people of Kenya pay is not to sustain this animal called government. The taxes that people of Kenya pay is for the government to offer them service. And I can assure you, through the role you've given me as the chairman of budget, Mheshimiwa Rais, we are going to make that happen. That the taxes of these people will not be to maintain us as their leaders. It will be to make their lives better in terms of infrastructure and all the other parameters. With those many remarks, thank you the people of Laikipia. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais, asanteni sana.